Hey, good morning. You guys excited to be here? Yeah, why not, right? So I called my son last night and told him who I was speaking to. He was pretty excited. Not as excited as my dog. She had a few things she wanted to say. Was the main thing. I don't know what it means, but I'm sure some of you do. So really appreciate what you guys do. When I was 19 years old, I was working for ConocoPhillips as a pipe fitter's helper, and I was about 80 feet in the air, and the scaffolding that I was standing on broke loose, and I fell. And if it weren't for OSHA, I wouldn't be here today speaking. We were required to wear lanyards. I don't know if you've seen these, but they hook onto the back of your harness. And when the scaffolding gave loose, so did my bladder. So I was hanging from the air, and a few people got to see, a very frightened James with not a lot to talk about except just get me down. Safety is very, very important to me, but what's most important is remembering to be present in your current moment. So if I had not adhered to the safety standards that were laid out, it wouldn't have helped me at all to have a harness on my back. It wouldn't have helped me at all to have a lanyard. So one of the main things that I like to do is give people a few little exercises that you can do daily that will help you to embrace the present moment. So can I have a few volunteers, just maybe 3 people, raise your hands and come up and I'll help you to, yes sir, would you like to come up? No, he was just saying hi. I promise not to hypnotize anybody in front of everyone. How's that? Okay, come on up, yeah. Can I have a couple more people? Yeah, come on up. Thank you. One more, thank you very much. You guys give them a hand. This is yeah, you gotta be brave to come up on stage, right? Thank you very much. No hypnosis, I promise. What's your name, sir?
Tony Little.
Tony Little?
Tanya Whitty.
Henry Sesbeth.
All right, one more hand for these guys. All right, awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something that I call pre-framing. So what I want everyone to do is imagine that you are about to go on a vacation that you are very excited about. It's one that you've been planning your entire life. Does everybody have that place in your mind where you're going? Now imagine that you're waiting to get on either the plane or the ship or whatever it is you're about to board, right? And you're sitting in the waiting area, and you happen to hear over your shoulder someone mention your name. Okay, there's a couple of people talking, and they say, "Do you know Tony Little?" And all of a sudden your ears perk up, right? Because that's my name. Somebody knows me. You look over your shoulder and you recognize these people, and these are 2 people that you admire very, very much. You care what they think about you, okay? And so they say, one of them says to the other one, "You know Tony Little?" "Yeah, I know Tony. He's an amazing guy." "You know what I love most about Tony?" And they're going to say 3 things about you, okay? Now these 3 things are something that you would walk away from, and it doesn't matter who it is. If these people just thought these 3 things about you, that would be everything to you. That would matter most. Do you have those 3 things? Do you have those 3 things? Not yet. What about you? I want everyone in here to take a moment and think about the 3 things that you would want someone to say about you. The 3 character traits. The 3 attributes. The 3 things that would matter most to you. If they walked away and this is what they thought about me. What do you think, Tony?
Good leadership skills, cares for others, a family guy.
Good leadership skills. Yeah, give him a hand. Cares for others and a family guy. Are those perfect? If everyone thought that about you when they walked away from you? Sure. What do you think?
It would be resourceful, helpful, and kind.
Resourceful, helpful, and kind. Yeah, absolutely. Give her a hand. Resourceful, helpful, kind.
Humble, self-motivated, nice co-worker.
Nice co-worker. Helpful. What was the second one? Humble, motivated,
Self-motivated.
self-motivated,
Nice coworker.
nice coworker. You guys give me a hand one more time? Awesome. All right, so, and you guys please have a seat. Thank you so much for your participation today. Thank you so much. You guys give me one more hand. So, whenever I'm doing my workshops in corporate training, what I'll do is I'll say a word or I'll write a word up on the board projector, and then I'll go around the room and I'll ask everybody what it meant. And the word is duck. Okay? Now, what pops into your head whenever I said that word? Aflac. I love that. All right. Anybody else? What came to your mind? Shout it out. What came to your mind when I said duck? Get down like this, right? Yeah? What else? What'd you guys see? Okay. So what's amazing about this is I could go around the room and I could ask every single person, what popped into your mind when I said duck? And every single person in here would have a different image, a different thing that came to your mind. It's the same word. We all speak similar languages, and yet we would all have different concepts pop into our mind. The same thing is true with the three things that you want someone to think about you. Those three things, you're the only person that knows what that looks like. You're the only person who knows what it's like whenever you act that way. Nobody else in here knows what it means to you to be that person, to have those three attributes. And the thing is, unless you connect with that version of yourself every single day, unless you wake up and you picture in your mind that version of me, you will be more reactive than you will be proactive. And if you're reactive, you don't set yourself up to be the best version of yourself. You don't set yourself up to think about hooking that lanyard on because you're not thinking about what's important. You're just reactive. You're just reacting to the day. So what we do is daily, that exercise where we connect with that version of ourselves is called pre-framing. So we pre-frame who it is that we want to be every single day. If I want to be humble, if I want to be self-motivated, if I want to be a good coworker, I have to connect with that version of myself daily, every single day. What are your three words? What are your three character traits? You guys give me some. What are some of your character traits that matter to you? Honesty, reliable. What else have we got? Integrity. Accountability. What matters most to you? Whenever you connect with the best version of yourself, the version that you want to take into the workplace every day, the version of you that you want to interact with your family every day, what are those three traits? What are the things that matter most to you? Connect with them. Make them vivid. Make them bright. And whenever you imagine those now and you connect with those now, what comes to your mind? What makes you feel alive on the inside? Whenever you get really, really supercharged and motivated about who you are, what is it that matters most to you? See, whenever I was up there on that scaffolding, I didn't know that day that it might be my last day. Every day whenever you wake up and you go into work, it could be your last day. Unless you focus on the best version of yourself. When you wake up, you're not reactive, you're proactive. Whenever you wake up, you think about what's most important to me. See, this is the moment where at first I want you to connect to the best version of yourself. But before you leave here today, what I want you to think about most, what I want you to do most is know why you connect with the best version of yourself. And what happens is most of us don't really go through these exercises every day because we don't have a reason. But you do. Every single person in here has a reason to connect with an exercise like pre-framing. And that reason is whatever it is that makes you grateful, whatever it is that makes your heart full of gratitude. So I want you to take a moment right now and I want you to think about what it is that makes you grateful. What it is that makes you full of gratitude. What is it? Being alive, right? Your kids. What is it? Family. Women. What is it that makes you feel alive? What is it that makes you grateful to wake up every day? Most of us aren't going to say the job, right? Food? Most of us aren't going to say the job. We do the job because of what we're grateful for. We wake up daily and we commit to being the best version of ourselves because we're grateful for things. What it is that you're grateful for. Now, whenever you see somebody who's down and depressed and doesn't have a lot to be grateful for, how do they look? Do they have their shoulders back and is their head up, or are they more leaning forward? More leaning forward, right? Are their eyes up and look like they're looking ahead, or are they more down? They're more down, right? So I want everybody to take a moment and roll your shoulders back, okay? Lift yourself up. Puff your chest a little bit. Breathe deeply. There you go. All right. Now I want you to really focus on what it is that you're grateful for. I want you to see it real vivid and bright, okay? Imagine it like it's on an IMAX screen in high definition, really bold colors, whatever it is that you're grateful for. And whenever you experience that gratitude now, I want you to realize how that makes you feel on the inside. Does it make you feel alive? It does, right? Whenever you have that feeling, when you have that sensation, whenever you begin to notice that, this is the type of sensation, this is the type of feeling that helps you connect with why do I want to pre-frame my day? Why do I want to connect with the 3 traits that make me really appreciate who I am on the inside? That humility, being a humble person, being self-motivated, being a good coworker, all of these things, being a good family man. Why do I care? It's because of what I'm grateful for. To really take a moment, and if you want to, go ahead and say it. What is it that fills you full of gratitude? What is it that you're grateful for? If you didn't get to say it before, say it now. Opportunities. What else? What are you grateful for? Friends. Your health. What else? You're grateful for your job, right? You get to be here. You get to make money. You get to be with friends. What else are you grateful for? Freedom. What was it? Mutuality. Yeah. Being equal with those around you, feeling like you belong. Gratitude. Gratitude is the thing that changes lives. It's what will help you connect to the reason to care about safety. I got to tour the factory yesterday, and let me tell you guys, what you guys do is amazing. What you do every day is very impressive. I got to put on the little booties, walk around with the earplugs in, the hard hat. I felt really cool. I couldn't imagine what it's like to have to do that day after day and without injury, without accident, and then try to remind yourself why you're doing it. But if you will wake up every day and remind yourself of what you're grateful for, and then connect with those 3 traits, those 3 characteristics that separate you from everyone else. And remember, it's just like the word duck. It means something different to everybody in here. Something different pops into all of our heads. Whatever those 3 things are for you, you're the only person who knows what that looks like. You're the only person who knows what it feels like whenever you are those 3 things. Person who can show up and be that person in everyone's life every single day. Guys, I hope that I have inspired you a bit today to connect with the best version of yourself, to be who it is that you deep down on the inside care, walks into every single relationship, whether that's professional or whether that's personal. But I want you to walk away with this exercise daily. Consider what you're grateful for. Roll your shoulders back deeply into your chest and consider what it is that you're grateful for. See it vivid, bright, and clear. And then think about going on the vacation of your life and hearing two people talk about you and the three things that they say about you that matter most to you. Connect with that version of yourself and carry that person into the workplace every day. Carry that person into your personal relationships, whether your kids, with your spouse, with your dog. Be that person. Guys, I'm James. If you have any questions or want to talk to me afterwards, I'd love to talk to you. You guys have a great day.